Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. This one will be a little bit different than what you're used from me. I decided I will make a little sub-series in which we can just discuss some topics that I and hopefully also you are interested in, with just some chill gameplay on in the background. And to start the series off, I would like to talk with you guys about small streamer communities. And mostly to answer the question, are streamer communities worth it if you want to grow on Twitch? Just note that with growth I mean building a serious audience for a potential streamer career. If you want to have some fun and don't care too much about building an audience, then by all means, do whatever you want. But in this video, we'll go over if a small streamer community can help you get a career in streaming. I'll be going over my personal experience with some smaller streamer communities. What did I expect going in and how did it actually turn out? If you like this video, please consider subscribing for more in the future. Be sure to join the conversation in the comments, and without further ado, let's get into it. When I first started on Twitch, of course I started by playing some games I know a lot of people enjoy. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Odyssey, Animal Crossing, you name it. And during those games I often would get approached by a lot of accounts telling me they were from a smaller streamer community and wanted me to join. At first I got approached when I was playing Animal Crossing, and some random guy in my chat, that turned out to be a great guy by the way, but at the time he was the one to recruit me, asked me if I wanted to join a small streamer community. Because I didn't want to get into it too much on my stream, I decided to tell him, hey, you know what, send me a link and I'll talk to you in that server and then we'll talk about the details later. So after my stream we got in touch and I asked him, hey, what's up with the server? Because I could see that the server was named after someone's username and it was their community. The server name was literally X community. So naturally I was a bit hesitant. I told him like, hey, this is this guy's community, what do you guys want from me? And what is it that I get in return for joining this server? And the elevator pitch was actually appealing. He just told me, hey, we have this space where people can post their usernames. You can post when you go live, people will see it. We have two different channels, one for affiliated users and one for regular users that are pushing for affiliate. And we can help with the community to get each other to affiliate and beyond. And that's mostly the story for how I got recruited, because after this I talked to this guy some more, I watched his streams one at a time, and he's a great guy. I really do not want to hate on the person that recruited me, even though I still think the motive was a bit weird. This guy is very sweet, very nice to me, and I have no hate towards him. However, now I was in this community that expected me to show love and support for other creators, while I was seriously trying to push my own little stream forward. I was making YouTube videos, I was trying to stream a lot. So when I got off, I wanted to enjoy my social life with my girlfriend, and I didn't necessarily have a lot of time to support other small streamers that frankly nobody gives a rat's ass about. Because that's the thing, right? I'm pushing here, I'm coming up with creative ideas, and if they're working or not is a second, but at least I'm trying to be creative, and the people that stick around in my stream are all people who have seen that and think like, hey, this is a fun guy to hang around, I like the vibe, I like what he does, I like this person. And then in this community, it is expected from me that in exchange for 2 or 3 viewers for every stream, I watch almost every single person that's out there playing a shitty Apex match with 3 viewers. It was at this point that one of the moderators from the community approached me to give me the friendly advice to watch more people within the community. Meaning, watch the person that the community belongs to. And what was his cue to give me this advice, you may ask? I didn't raid someone. I was done streaming and I had a great ending, and I just decided to hit the stop streaming button instead of raiding someone. Next thing I know, literally within the same minute, I get a Discord notification saying, hey man, what's up? We have a little small talk that really didn't account to anything, and the next thing he says, do you know what raiding is and how to do it? He tried to be subtle about it, but he really wasn't. It gives me this weird pressure that for being in the community and me being allowed to post my link when I go live, I now have to raid whenever I end streaming. And I mean, they have these great reasons too, right? Because if you support someone, then they want to support you, and then we all support each other. Oh, by the way, watch the main guy, because if people see you in his channel, then they want to support you because they know you and we all know each other and we can all circle jerk each other off. And I mean, by now you see the problem, right? These people are not viewers of yours. They are all people hoping to make it big sometime, but they are all being held back by the fact that they don't pull in new people watching them. The only people watching them are the viewers rotating streams within the community. And I know for a fact that the guy who recruited me didn't have this in mind, but that's why I was an essential part of their little community growing more and more diverse over the world. Because here's the thing, right? These people have never learned how to pull in viewers on their own, so they're all dependent on the people from the community watching them. And they are pushed by these moderators to rate someone else from the community as soon as you're done streaming. You see where this is going, right? Eventually, I will host someone, and they will host another person, and they will host another person. And now, across all these different time zones, you can rack up viewers from all across the day, and they will all end up in your community, Mr. Head of the Class. And it works because everyone is pushed to help each other. So you will leave your PC on in one community, say, hey, I'm lurking, see you later. And then 5 hours later, you come back to your PC in someone else's chat that you've never heard from within the community. It's a fucking pyramid scheme, and I was supposed to be the bottom of the pyramid. And you might say, hey, that's a nice conspiracy you have there, but do you really think they deliberately made this? And the answer is no, I don't think they did. They just did trial and error to see what could grow this community that probably started as a one-man show, pulled some viewers, and then really found some way to help other people out, quote unquote. And then they probably saw massive growth by people being persuaded by the idea of having some viewers and not being 0 viewer Andes. And I feel a bit double about making this video on this topic because I've also met really nice people in there. There are some people in this community that have truly become friends of mine that I really appreciate, but I watch these people because I want to and not because I'm forced to. Anyway, ain't no way that I'm gonna watch some boring ass dude play Warzone or Rainbow Six Siege on my Saturday night. So I didn't support him. And the moderator didn't really like that. So he shoot me a message. Yo man, how's it going? I said, sup man, doing good, how about you? Just chilling and such. I said, good to hear man. He said, me and wanted to talk to you, but is busy and I'll be heading to bed soon, so I'll just text it. It's a talk we usually do every now and then, seeing how people are doing stream-wise and mental-wise, and seeing if people are going towards the community expectations and such, and tips for helping your stream grow and whatnot. I told him I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't really need it from my side. My stream and mental are all good, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're giving me the feeling that this is more about you guys wanting me to meet some community expectations and do some sort of performance review. He said somewhat. Only thing we really wanted to mention was how it's going with stopping by streams and supporting folk and such. Note that this guy is an American and supposed to be fluent in English. Now, at this point I made it clear that I really didn't want to talk to him, so I de-escalated this conversation by down-talking some stuff, but I used a lot of names here and I don't really want to blur it all, so you'll have to take my word on it. But the most important thing is we left this conversation on quote-unquote good terms, but I just made it clear to him that I do not care for his performance reviews whatsoever, and I really don't want him up in my shit. But yeah, it clearly ticked him off because he took my role in Discord, so I'm no longer able to write or read any of the content creator channels within the Discord. Which is kind of funny to me. I don't know why he didn't just kick me, but I'm effectively shadow banned within this community. Also, he didn't do this right away. It took him a couple of months to realize that I didn't meet his expectations. But yeah, to sum it all up, the dude who recruited me told me, hey, you can support whoever you want in here. It's not a follow for follow thing. You do it on your own terms and your own time and whatever works for you. And then in exchange, you can post your link here and people can find you. But it was clearly not how Mr. Moderator saw it, because he wanted me to raid people so they would eventually end up in some dude's community at the end of the night. Now, did they help me get affiliated? Yeah, the couple viewers helped and they pushed me to affiliate, but I already had enough followers, so that didn't really come from them. Do any of them still watch me now? A couple do. The one that I consider my friends do, and I try to watch them if they're alive. But to be honest, the most people that watch me are just viewers that like to watch me and are not other streamers. And to illustrate my point, I now have 120 followers. When I have a good stream, I pull just as many viewers as this main community dude does. Which is crazy because the community that he built is rather large right now. So for me, 10% of my followers view me actively. Where for him, it's less than 1%, I think. So yeah, we could conclude that his pyramid scheme doesn't even work out too well for him. Also, can we just talk about how scummy it is that this moderator starts talking about my mental health? Well, he clearly didn't give a rat's ass about it since we never talked about it after. But anyway, that isn't the only time I have been approached by a small streamer community. Some of them I just say no to, some of them are not really worth mentioning. But there is this one that I found really annoying and I will show you the example. So I was playing Super Mario Odyssey and I was doing this challenge where every time I died, I spin the wheel. That video is also on this channel, by the way. All of a sudden I get raided by this community and I see my viewers skyrocket to like 27 or something. Take that, Mr. Community Man that only pulls 15. But yeah, I'll let the messages do the talking. Shit like this is so incredibly cringe and so incredibly annoying. While I get bombarded with these cringy ass messages, I immediately receive a whisper from the leader of the community. Hey there, I'm from the community that just raided you. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about our community and drop you a link in case you were interested in joining. We are the, insert very stupid community name. We are a growing community and we support each other in our streaming journeys with daily raids, stream support and community events. If you are interested in joining, just click the link below. Discord link. Please don't fucking do this to people. Don't make a fucking fool out of yourself by being A, cringy, B, fake raiding them, and then C, trying to recruit them for your shitty community servers in which you're gonna do the same thing as the last guy. You want me to support others so we can support each other so we can create a new little circle jerk. I only have so many hands, man, and you guys frankly want me to jerk a whole lot. But yeah, you already know what I'm gonna say here, but I'm gonna ask the question anyway. Do I think that you can make a streaming career out of a small streamer community? And the answer is hell the fuck no. It just doesn't work. Even though they say they're not follow to follow, all of them are essentially. It's time they recognize that support for support is the same as follow for follow. You as a small creative creator are wasting so much time by watching people you learn nothing from. If you want to be one of the big guys, watch one of the big guys. See what they are doing, see what's working for them and what aspects of them you might be able to implement in your own stream. Learn something from the time you're watching your entertainment. You gotta recognize that even though some of them may become some of your viewers, most of them won't stick around your stream. Having one person click the follow button because they genuinely found and enjoy you is worth 100 times any fucking streamer community. You are expected to put in a lot of work for very little result, and you gotta stop wasting your time if you're serious about making it in the streamer space. So, was this video just me ranting about small streamer communities? A little, I guess, but I also think there's room for improvement. If you are genuinely really interested in joining a community, then make sure it's a community of friends rather than a community of streamers. Streamers all want one thing, and that is each other's attention, and they don't really want to give it back. If you have a group of creators, however, who are all friends and all have a very fun, friendly dynamic with each other on stream, you can all benefit from each other and you can grow together rather than alone. However, I hear myself say this and I realize that it sounds like a perfect sales pitch for another small streamer community that is just as shitty as the one I just described. So just be careful out there, folks. Just make sure that if you want to be a creator, you are the creator. Don't farm viewers by being part of a community that you do a lot of work and effort for when the return is so very little. And that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I'm gonna make more of these low-key videos just talking about stuff in the future, and I would really enjoy to grow the YouTube channel as well as the Twitch channel. But yeah, do you have any experience with small streamer communities and do you want to share your stories? Please leave them in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. And I hope to see you around. Laters.